Hey there everyone. So, today I'm doing a review on vrchat. So, what is there to say? Well, I've been trying to figure out words for this impressive platform that, yes, it does have its issues, but at the same time, it's an okay platform. Let's put it this way. It's better than what Zuck's trying to make, by a long shot. Eat your heart out, Zuck. You can't create anything as beautiful as this. Look at this paradise. Like, literally. This is a massive world. And you could barely even use proper Unity assets. Nice try, Zuck. Just maybe go back and play Minecraft or something. I'm sure you can do that. Anyways, what is there to say? Well, first up, definitely a good platform, and you can play this on VR or even on desktop, which is how I started. Anyways, what's the amazing features of vrchat? Well, custom avatars, like the one I'm using right now, which is my protogen. You can able to have expressions on the avatar. And they can vary and you can do all kinds of cool things. So custom avatars are one of the cool things that people love about vrchat. So you can get a customizable avatar and you can make it so that it can do things that are just unbelievably crazy. And yes, that is a full area out there. Fairly working mirrors, working legs, and they're beautiful. Eat your heart out, Zuckerberg. You have nothing compared to this. This is just one world on vrchat compared to what Zuck has even created in his time. Like, seriously, I make more creative things on YouTube than he could ever make in his own lifetime. Shows you. When you let it open code, when you let someone make something, you end up with things like this. Our fandom is pretty damn impressive. And yeah. Anyways, other features. Worlds. Obviously. Like, let's just do a nice big 180. Or 360. But there you go. And this is just one of many. Like, for example, there are worlds out there that you can swim in. There's worlds that you can do some pretty cool stuff like driving vehicles, flying fighter craft, and shooting with tanks, and some pretty cool stuff. Now, some worlds will be unfortunately PC only. This one, surprisingly, is Quest. Surprisingly, last time I looked. It is actually still compatible. Last I looked. And yeah. So some things will run perfectly fine for Quest users. Some things won't. I recommend getting PC VR headsets, kind of like the one I'm using, which is a HP Revive Gen 1. Sorry, those are the controllers. I'm using HP Revive controllers, Gen 1s, and I'm using a Windows Mixed Reality headset, which is a Samsung Odyssey Gen 1 as well. They are compatible with each other. Who knew? It's almost like they made things at least somewhat usable. Anyways, what else? We've got ourselves a whole bunch of communities on vrchat. Some interesting, some very much out there. Uh, they're either based around either a world or a species or all kinds of other concepts. So you'll probably find yourself a very interesting slot in that. And yeah, so some avatars you can buy, and then there are some that the makers have made free. I've experimented with both, and it's up to you. There's also avatars uploaded to certain worlds on VRChat. Depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for something more furry? You're looking for something like a protogen? You're looking for something else? You'll find it. You just gotta look for the right world. So, what are some of the more interesting facts that I've found about VRChat? Friends. I can't go into playing VRChat without the friends aspect of this. I've made quite a lot of good friends on here. One of my some of my friends were actually I knew before VRChat. Still good friends, like Scar the Fur and Kit Solace. Good friends. Hey Kit, thanks for being a good friend to me. He's in my channel info if you guys want to check him out. He does a lot of streaming, kind of like what I do, but different. What else? What else? What else? Well, other than that, in the friends category, I've met a lot of people on here who have become good friends of mine. I would definitely like to say thank you to all of them. They have done a lot for me. And also, I would like to say that those people have helped me a lot on here. Yeah. Definitely would recommend, if you want to get into this game, I'd say finding good friends is a good idea. Anyways, some of the downsides on VRChat are, well, everything from, well, having issues with, trolls, which they have normally gotten pretty, well, they haven't got as much as what they used to have. Let's put it this way. I have dealt with a few dozen of them on here, and sometimes they are just a joke, to be honest, really. They just come on here to bother people because this person's different to me, so some reason I must, that sort of behavior. This person's different. Honestly. Don't come on here bothering people. Like, if you're coming on here, come on here just for a good reason. Like, for instance, build a world. Or find a community that you actually like. Likewise, I may not like some things that other people do on here. Doesn't mean that I go and bother them. They can make a private instance, or I make my own instance and do my own thing. Yeah. That's how the world works. If you don't like something, find something else that you do. That you do like. Anyways, other than the annoying people, VRChat does have a few issues, and I wouldn't say that they were bad, but at the same time, it's kind of like a double-edged sword. They did put some stuff in recently, and there was kind of like a bit of a commotion about it. I've been kind of 50-50 on it. They don't want mods, but at the same time, other people may want them, and it caused a big kerfuffle, which definitely caused people not to like that. I don't use mods myself, or never did on here. I do on Fallout 4 occasionally when I play that, but that's a different topic entirely. Anyways, they didn't want mods on here, so they added some sort of anti-cheat, which, yeah. I will put it this way. Yeah. I haven't seen as many issues on here. Now, some people tried before this using crashes, which were a lot more easier to use, and now it's a lot more harder, which is a good thing. Which means kids can't just, just randomly crash into our lobbies. I'll put it this way. Good. Less script kiddies. Doesn't mean that it's completely gone. No, there's occasionally people that will try and look for ways around it, which you're not supposed to do. Just saying that for my own sake. And I'm not trying to intend on trying to encourage that at all. No. Anyways, on to another topic on this. VRChat has done some good things. Like, for instance, recently upgrading the UI. It is a lot more user-friendly. I have gotten the ability to move cameras around now. So I can be able to actually get like really good inspections on things, both my avatar and other people's avatars. So it's pretty cool. Especially when you're streaming and you can be able to move the camera around like that. I can get it to lock to my face and then rotate, and you get these pretty cool or funny looking close-ups like that. Or you can go quite far away from the avatar that you're in, and that's max range. Okay. And I can bring it back. So you can get some pretty cool looking videos like that, or photos as well. And it makes just doing certain things a lot more better. There's also a changed UI, everything. I can able to change the way that the on-screen HUD is there or not. So I can have, like, for instance, join notifications turned on or not. I can have in the top of my display, I can have a little thing that allows me to see what my face looks like, even when I don't have my video player or a mirror up. It's like a miniature mirror, but it's private to only you. Yeah. They've done a lot of other innovations, though, and I could go over them all, but it would take all day. Anyways, my overall thoughts on this, after playing this for over 1,700 hours of playing, is as following. This game has got quite a bit of interesting stuff. It's got some decent communities here and there, as well as a lot of people. I've met a lot of friends that I've made, and also quite a lot of interesting characters along the way. I've also found a lot of beautiful, peaceful worlds to hang around in, and a lot of party places too. Will I actually do some sort of online parties and stuff? Yes. Do I think that VRChat is a good alternative to a lot of things? Kind of, but kind of not at the same time. Is it a great thing to have fun on? Yes. Is it a great place to coerce ideas? Technically, yes. I wouldn't say it's a suits everything platform, but it's definitely better than what Meta's trying to do, or Facebook. Yeah, they're trying to slip that one past everyone, but it doesn't work with me. That don't compute with me. Anyways, after all of that, I think it's a decent platform, and well, you can definitely do a lot on here. Heck, I had a rocks thrown at me before. By a house. Whoa! Yeah. How about that one for a kick? Well, overall, I would say use this platform if you want to have fun. And yeah. I'd say if you really want to get invested, you'll need a VR headset, but a lot of people these days are starting to look into those these days. With the market looking for proper headsets that aren't just a tiny little phone chip, yeah, that might be another video entirely different. But anyways, hope you all have a brilliant day and see us all around. Bye! Bye.